Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, to episode 16 of Some Random. I am your host, Sriracha Flash, and today I have with me, you know what, we didn't practice this in the fucking pre-show, but today I have with me Obsideres. Obsideres?
Obsideres, you got it.
Obsideres, perfect. Well, from now on, I'm just going to call you Pierce.
Yeah, that works.
But anyways, well, listen, Artie immediately in the chat, Sales upset, says, who the fuck is this? So, look, Pierce, tell the people who you are, my friend.
Okay, well, a little bit about myself. Name's Pierce, gone by a few different names online in the past. Right now, I'm going by Obsideres, gone by still Bread 6 Avantgarde, a few different names, but for the most part, I go by Pierce, 21-year-old dude, just bartending, trying to make my way down in eastern North Carolina, where I was born and raised. And just trying to make my way out there, dude. Have a good time and go with the flow.
Hell yeah. Look, that's all we can ask for sometimes. It's really all you can do.
Yeah.
Fucking can't complain about it. So I was introduced to you through our mutual friend Overhaul in Minnesota. Yeah. But outside of that, I mean, you and I haven't had much interaction besides, you know, our mirror matches on Street Fighter V. A little bit of Twitter shit going back and forth. So let me just ask you, man, what got you started with fighting games?
Well, let's see. I can actually trace that back to a while ago. Honestly, growing up, I didn't play that many fighting games. Mostly, well, when I was a kid, I was on the Halo and Call of Duty hype train when I was in middle school. So 2008, I really didn't care too much about Street Fighter 4, what was going on. It was still after the scene was already gone, but I really caught wind of it. And the big reason why I didn't really, care too much is a long time I had a really bad anger issue problem. And as a kid, I knew that was a big thing for me, but I kind of steered clear. But one day in the Xbox 360 marketplace, I saw a demo for Street Fighter 3, Third Strike Online, and it just got my attention. And of course, teenager you, I think how old was I at that time? Probably about 14. Saw Chun-Li and said, "Give me some of that." So, 14-year-old me downloaded the game, played the hell out of the demo. I never actually bought the game, but I played a lot of that. But it's because playing Third Strike for a bit kind of got me into the community for a bit.
Hot damn.
Yeah, but that's just, that was probably around 2013, 2012 when that happened.
Okay.
The first game I really dumped a lot of time in was probably around 2014, 15 when Skullgirls came out.
Oh, no shit, alright. So you were a Skullgirls kid for a while.
Well, yeah, I played the crap out of the game for a while. Me and a few of my friends, I met a few friends on a meme app a while back, but we decided, hey, let's play this game called Skullgirls. Looks cool. I got it on the I think that's about the time the PS4 came out. Got on PS4 and Steam, and we were all really bad at it. But we knew we were bad, and we didn't care. We just kind of played. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that's the best part, right? When you just play, like, it doesn't matter how good you are, as long as you're just fucking hanging out and having a good time with friends. That's the best shit.
Yeah, it was, and it was around the time where I kind of stopped playing really stopped playing first-person shooters, and I was kind of looking for something to fill the void. And this kind of looked like it was there, but I played Skullgirls for probably a good 3 years or so, and I was a filthy Beowulf, man. Judge me all you want.
That's okay. Look, I played Big Bang in Skullgirls, so you're okay.
Hey, good. But no, I haven't touched Skullgirls for probably 3.5 years at this point. I dropped it sometime around when I'm probably on my last year of high school in 2015. I can't remember the reason why I really dropped it. Probably just because a lot of my friends stopped playing it. But after that, I kind of didn't screw with fighting games for a really long time. It actually, I know I'm going to a little bit rant, but that's the point. One thing that kind of re-piqued my interest was Street Fighter, particularly. I never really cared too much about Street Fighter, aside from the Third Strike demo I played a while back. Is I actually ran into it was at a flea market down outside of the town I live, and there were some guys with a Dreamcast playing Marvel 2.
Oh, no shit.
And I just stopped by there, and hell yeah, I jumped in on that crap. So that actually got me. I picked up a Dreamcast later that year, and a few of my college buddies got together, and we said, you know what, let's have every 2 weeks or so, Dreamcast night, play JoJo, play Marvel, and that kind of got me into it. It was around that time where I think the 30th anniversary collection came out for Street Fighter, and I ended up picking that up, playing it for a bit, and it was that kind of got me to Street Fighter 5.
Okay, all right. So you're really, really recent into the scene then, for the most part.
Yeah, pretty much. The only game I've really played is Skullgirls, like I said, but I haven't played that game since probably 2016 or so, and I kind of just got back in the groove about a year or so ago with Street Fighter 5.
Okay, excellent, man. Holy shit. No, that's crazy. Like, a lot of the people that I've had on, has, a pretty deep history with fighting games. But a lot of the ones that are new, like I've had Body Novel was on, who's like been around the scene for a little bit but not really into it, and Jarpogo, who recently picked up Smash like in the last couple years. So it's always really interesting for me when I have people on that are like in the scene but like fresh onto the scene. So it's always nice to get like new perspectives and shit like that. For people that are like into it. So no, that's really cool, man. Well, I'm happy that you're here, and I'm happy that you're playing the best character in the game,
yes.
Abigail.
Funny story. I think that's one of the problems I had when I first picked up Street Fighter V is I just really didn't know who to play. I thought I'd like playing Alex because I played Alex in Street Fighter 3, and I said, well, heck yeah, he's back in this game. I'll play as Alex, but I don't know. I never really got too far from him. I don't know what it is, but he didn't really click me. I guess I could go back and play him if I felt like it, but I jumped around a few characters. I think I put in some time to Nash, Colin, and I think the other character I played was Ibuki. I think that was Ibuki, but I used V-Trigger 1, so I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But then I saw, what was his name? Cool Kid made top 8. And
I saw last year.
Crap that Cool Kid did. That was Evo last year, I think.
Yep.
But I saw the crap Cool did of Abigail and like what all the other top players. And was, you know what? This 8-foot tall Canadian son of a bitch looks kind of fun. So I picked up Abigail, and it's just, I don't know, been like that ever since. I picked them up probably at the start of the year, January, and been rolling it ever since.
Oh, awesome. Well, look, we're happy to have you amongst the Abigail Legion. I'm not going to lie.
Vroom, vroom.
Big vroom vrooms, baby. Don't you worry. I love that fucking character. As soon as I picked up Street Fighter V, I went back to playing Akuma a little bit and Zangief, because like, those have been my boys for a long time. Dabbled like all around. And then Abigail came out, and I was like, well, I know who I'm playing now, because I like to play Hugo and T-Hawk in Street Fighter 4. And then Hugo in Street Fighter 3. So I immediately was like, well, obviously Abigail is a character made specifically for me. And he's just so goddamn silly that like,
he is.
I always get drawn to those fucking characters that are like big and silly and like are part of the story, but like don't give a fuck about the story because they just have their other shit going on. I like always get sucked into them. Oh yeah, Abigail's the fucking shit, man. Oh man. Well, all right. So you're a fucking youngish guy. Then you said you dabbled in some other stuff. Like, what was your first video games and shit like that? What were the first ones that you picked up that really got you into gaming in the first place?
Oh god, that's going way back. First game I can remember playing, I was given a hand-me-down Game Boy Color. Probably around 2001 or something. I was probably like 3 or 4 at the time. The only game I had in that was Super Mario Land and Super Mario Bros. It was a port of the NES game on the Game Boy Color. I like the extra levels and stuff. So I was pretty much a Mario gamer. I think the first game I ever playing was probably Mario on the Game Boy Color.
Hey, you know what? Nothing wrong with that. I played the shit out of Mario back in the day, so it's totally cool. Yeah. I still play the shit out of Mario to this day. Fucking.
And then after that, I think I still in elementary school. The very first console I got was a PS2 Slim, and I think the first game I had of that it was Shrek 2.
Oh my god!
Fondly, the Shrek 2 game.
Fucking Shrek keeps coming back up on this show. I can't handle
you can't escape it, man.
Dude, apparently there's a. Did you know about this? There's a Shrek Super Slam. Like
yes, like people play that game competitively and
yeah, there's like tier lists and shit.
Overpowered.
Yeah, I learned all about crumpet dashing. Like when I had execution around. Like there's like whole techniques and shit for Shrek Super Slam. It's like a whole thing. I had no idea. I thought that shit was a joke.
Shrek tech.
Yeah, there's real Shrek tech. Unfortunately, Shrek is like bottom tier in his own game. But goddamn, I wasn't just blown away.
Got Alex Nation. Where's my Shrek Nation at?
Just listen. Shrek Nation needs to band together. Shrek Super Slam. It needs a sequel. Shrek Super Slam 2. Shrek Nation. Oh my god, of course.
Yes.
Give me the Twitter highlights of like Shrek doing parries. Then I'm all about it. That's the shit that I'm interested in.
End of story.
Oh, hot damn. Hot damn. Well, shit, man. Since you've been new into the scene and shit like that, and you've been, like you said, just got back into Street Fighter V last year, have you been able to travel to any events and experience any of the stuff?
Well, I can't say I haven't been able to, unfortunately. There is a, I know I live in North Carolina, well, literally as far away from Raleigh as I can on the East Coast, but I'm about 2.5 hours to 3 hours away from Raleigh, and I've heard I can know a lot of really cool players from Charlotte and Raleigh, and I've been meaning to head down there, but I've been kind of crunched for time right now. So yeah, and not to mention I'm still trying to find a new job, so money's been not the kindest thing to me. But when I get a break and things look better, I'm definitely going to try and head out there and do the best I can, because I kind of feel like that's one of the big things I want to get into was heading out to the locals. It's a little while away from me, but I think it'll be worth the wait, or worth the trek.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely are. I'm in the same situation. I think my closest local is almost 2 hours away. So if I get a chance to like make the event stuff they have up there, I really try to. But other than that, like their local, like the local is on a Wednesday night, which I work until 4. Then my wife goes into work at like 7 or 8, and so it's 2 hours away. I can't really fudge going up there and then taking care of the kids at home, like so I can go play video games. Like can't really swing that around. Yeah, have a really hard time being like, hey honey, you know I love you so much, but watch these kids.
Go play some Street Fighter.
Yeah, you can't go into work tonight. I'm really sorry. Oh man, yeah, no, I know the feeling. Long distance locals suck. That's why it's fun to have like the online local for like Reddit. The R Street Fighter subreddit puts on the
the stuff that Joe Monday does.
Yeah, Joe Monday's a fucking national treasure, man. That dude works too hard, but I appreciate the fuck out of what he does. That dude is excellent. Yeah, him and fucking the whole Noga Remy, and recently they've had Tom on there doing commentary with him and shit like that. But like Joe putting together the highlight clips and everything throughout the week and fucking doing the podcast, like. He's a big reason why I started this podcast in the first place, because I was just like, man, I've always wanted to just start fucking talking because I'm really good at it. And
what's out there?
Yeah, I listen to fucking the RSF radio so much, and I like kind of shit around with everybody. And eventually, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. And then now we're here. Now you're on my show. You're my 16th guest on my show. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
So
all
exciting.
The pieces have fallen into place.
Oh man, we're one through the character select screen on my thing right now. I can't believe it. I didn't think we'd get to this point already, but here we are.
Heck yeah.
That time flying by. You know what? Listen, I'm not gonna say I'm good at this because I'm an idiot. The other day I did a fantastic podcast with my friend Rachel about mental health and all this stuff. Forgot to post any of the fucking links after I like posted it. I didn't realize until today when I went to go post our like stream thing, and then I realized, I still have a draft up that I never sent. From from Rachel's podcast, and I was like, I wonder why that got no traction. Now I know, because I didn't fucking send it out.
Ugh. Rest in peace.
What an idiot. What an idiot I am.
Hey, look, happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it's true. Unfortunately, I am the best of us, so I understand. Oh my God in heaven. Yeah, so anyways, I know about the long distance locals. I don't know, I got off on a fucking tangent there.
No, you're good.
But it is what it is. Oh man, so I guess how did you meet Overhaul? How were you introduced to him? That's the one thing I wanted to get into today.
How did I meet Brito? That's a good question. Honestly, I think I probably met him through Demon Dan, because Demon Dan was one of the first people I followed when I like made a Twitter, or when I started getting the FGC Twitter, because he makes really cool highlights. I think I found Brian in one of them. It was that, or what's the name? I think it's Mal. I think Mal posted.
Okay.
What he draws stuff, isn't he?
Yeah. Maddest Mal.
Yeah, I think I found Brian in one of her posts and just ended up following her from that.
Okay.
One of those things. It was through Twitter, and then I usually try joining a few of his lobbies whenever it happens, and then we know.
Yeah, the rest is history. Hey, look, honestly, that's really what you can do in FGC Twitter for the most part. Is like following this person. Hey, that person fucking wants to play games. Absolutely, and then like you just fucking start. Like it's as close to being at an actual local and being like, I got next. Like.
Definitely, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's been a godsend having an active online community, because if I want to get games, I'm not going unranked, I'm not going on casual matches, I'm sure as hell not going to random battle lounges. The new Challengers Discord is, I'm pretty much on there 24/7, trying to find some decent games going on Twitter, because it's just unfortunate nature of the beast. You won't get games, you got to find them yourself. Of course, if you're out grinding ranked, but...
Oh boy, yeah, have fun with that.
That's going to be...
I keep bashing my fucking head against the wall that is ranked, and I'm just like, I'm stuck in super platinum right now, and like flirting with ultra platinum, but like, goddamn man, if it's just not, like, the only reason I want to get to like diamond, right, is so that way like when I post Twitter clips, I don't have someone going like, wow, well, you just fucking against this gold player, like, shut the fuck up, like I'm just trying to post something good, all right, hot damn.
Shut up.
You get off my dick for a second.
Ultra slow, and I still do it all the time.
Yeah.
But oh, actually, let's see. I just got the Ultra Silver a few days ago. But when I got the game, I put getting the gold as an ultimate goal for myself. I didn't put it too high. I said, well, I could maybe get the diamond one day, but I don't really know if I really want to sit down. Like, I still kind of play the game at a casual level. I don't think I'll ever, or I'm not sure if I want to invest my time to get like Grandmaster or Master. But I want to play it. I want to feel good about myself, and I want to have some fun and get good. So that's the goal I set for myself.
Right, and look, that's the best thing you can do for a fighting game. Is like don't set out to like achieve a certain thing like within a rank or like so many wins. It's just like I want to continue to have fucking fun with this thing.
Yeah, one of my friends who actually introduced me to the game, I think his name is he's a Chun-Li player, Naga Siren. He's like when I first said, "Whoa, you're an Ultra Grandmaster Chun-Li players. I'm gonna beat you one day." And I said, "Okay, maybe that's not gonna happen soon, but in the meantime, I can at least get the gold, and then maybe you can make some cash." But it's about not pushing yourself too hard, doing what you can, and I guess just trying to have a good time.
Yeah, the second that you burn yourself out on a fighting game, that shit really starts to suck. Like once burnout sets in, it's really fucking hard to motivate yourself.
Yeah, and the other day I was unranked. I was playing online, got against a laggy person, and this felt so. She's like, "Man, I tried so hard. That guy was lagging. He DP'd. I have halfway across the screen. It still hit me. I got really tilted. It threw a little tempo chance. But I was like, you know what? That was stupid. Why did I get upset over that? Because it doesn't really matter in the end. Yeah, you're gonna get some games where it's lag, it's crap. That's just how it's gotta be. It's not gonna be perfect. But I just what I'm trying to say is trying to learn to control yourself. At least for myself, I've always had a pretty bad temper issue. So just going back, thinking over it, it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, it sucks, but that's just what it's gonna be. What you do is get back up, get back on there, and try and do better next time. Yeah, you're probably gonna get lagged out against a laggy kin some other day, but you just gotta live with that.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like you gotta be like Bruce Lee. You gotta be like water. Just let that shit flow. Adapt to the situation around you. And like I'm not gonna say I never get fucking heated because there's definitely a time where I'm like, I get teabagged by some like laggy ass Ed, and I'm like, all right, well,
okay,
and like I'm gonna run it back, and then I'm like, I just need to settle down, like fucking take a breath, and like all those cartoons and shit we watched as kids that were like, stop, breathe, count to 3, like that shit really helps, like in through the nose, out through the mouth, like deep breaths, we're fucking good to go, like on to the next one, no big deal, like that shit,
yeah,
it matters when you do like proper breathing and like don't let that shit get into your head too much.
It can go a long way if you think about it.
Yeah, because like I've definitely been in like a shit mood, and then I'm like, fuck it, like just one more match, like like in a shit mood, and I just keep losing. And I'm like, why am I losing? Getting more mad and not realizing like I'm just fucking upset going through the motions of playing this fighting game.
Yep. And he's bought. Why am I spending back HP? Because I'm not Itazan. I mean, what?
Well, listen, Itazan can. Well, I beat Itazan, so it's fine. I don't give a shit. I'm just kidding.
You got the rights.
Yeah. I took one game off of him, and that was good enough for me to be like, well, obviously, I'm the second best Abigail in the world.
In the world, step down, Itazan, step down. Cool.
Listen, I'll give Itazan number 1, but I'm clearly number 2. So it's everyone else below me at this point. Cool kid who? I don't give a shit.
Let's see. But no, actually, I guess trying to think of like other games I've played a lot besides like fighting game Street Fighter. I used to play I still kind of do play it every now and then, but I used to play Smite a lot. One of my friends got really invested into it. If you don't know what Smite is, it's basically like third-person League of Legends because I never got into it. Like I tried to, but it just ain't my cup of tea, man.
Yeah,
but
I've been done that way.
A lot of my friends are really into it. I'm actually going to the High Res Expo in November, which is in DreamHack Atlanta, Georgia. That's where the Smite World Championships happens. I'm going to have a few of my friends really looking forward to it because I've been meaning to go to it for a while, but just never really got the chance to get people gathered up to go with me. So I'm looking forward to going to that. It's going to be a really awesome event. That's not a game I kind of want to get back into, but at the same time, I'm not really rushing myself. I might not take it seriously if I do decide to get back into it. And I guess my big cool way of cooling off is I like playing Civilization. Started with 5, now I'm playing 6, but whenever I get heated, it's like, okay, let's just cool down for a second, play some Civ, and take it easy.
Now you're talking up my alley because I fucking love Civilization. Civilization is like one of the most fun games that I play. Ooh, little girl's running her mouth back there. Yeah, that should be fine. She just likes to knock shit over when she gets upset. And then she picks it up and she says she's sorry, so she'll be fine. But no, like Civ Rev on like the Xbox 360, I played the fuck out of that game. And that game is like the baby version of Civilization, but hot damn, that's not one of the most fun versions of that game. It is
Dude, I remember
so
getting
good.
that game from the Blockbuster in my town. That was before Blockbuster. Blockbuster was still a thing when I had my Xbox 360, and I remember getting it from then renting it all the time. That was some good stuff.
Oh yeah, the idea like going through and just like every single president or like former leader, I had to go I have to win one campaign with them. Like I have to find some way to win with them. Or like the Aztecs, like winning like a domination victory. Woo! That shit felt so good when just overpowering towns. I love that shit.
It was awesome. Let's see. Right now, I kind of go back between both 5 and 6. I got into Series of 5, but I kind of play the swap between both of them now. I think 6 has gotten a lot better. But yeah, it's a good cooldown game for me. I don't have to take it too seriously. I just want to SimCity it up, have some fun. It's a nice way to, relax yourself, have some good time. I think it's nice to have a retreat from that, or have a nice relaxing retreat whenever you get heated up and doing stuff like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why I always go back to like Megaman X and like Megaman X2 is my cooldown games. Like if I'm like fucking Street Fighter right now, I'm like I'm just gonna pop those in, or like I'll pop in Mario Maker or something like that, and like that's how I'm gonna chill and relax for a little bit. I think it's important to have those.
Definitely. But let's see. What else was I thinking of? I guess besides Street Fighter, the 2 other games I've been trying to play for a bit, it was actually Under Night in Birth. I played that for a few months. Although I ended up dropping it a while back. I still play it, but I don't know. I just can't dig anime games. I got that and Blaze Blue Cross Tag I used for a while back. But I kind of got them sitting there. I don't really know if I'm going to get back into them. There's something about Street Fighter that clicks in me, so.
Yeah, I tried Under Night too, and like I still like Under Night. I think that game's fucking excellent. But I don't think it's the game for me.
Yeah. And I mean, I still think it's fun as hell to watch. Like, God, it had an amazing Evo run.
Well, Pierce, you there?
Oh yeah, I'm still here. What's up?
Oh no, you cut out there. I heard you say
weird.
Evo and then you cut out.
Might have been my mic malfunction.
No problem. No problem.
I think I gotta settle up right now. Okay.
I think Under Night is great and it's fun to watch. But like as far as me, I don't have it in me to go really deep into that game and like start to care about it outside of like playing it for fun and like casually.
Yeah, I still love Ace and Waldstein though, but I'll go back and play it once in a while. But
yeah.
I still think Street Fighter V is it's a game it's the only real game I care about.
Right. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, that's Waldstein and Macabre are like the 2 that I always go back to and play around with because Macabre is just mad fun.
He is just mad stupid, mad fun. Go crazy, go stupid.
Thank God for the fucking like the auto steer combos in that game, like that make me look semi decent when I'm able to pull some shit off. Like that's nice.
It looks cool, but I'm actually just pressing one button over and over.
Yeah, exactly. Well, look, I gotta do it somehow. God damn it, gotta do it somehow. Oh man. Oh God in heaven. So, God, you know what? I had a fucking question for you. I was gonna, but I lost track of it. Son of a bitch. All right.
Oh no.
Well, look, I have questions because I have family littered all over the South, and I have family littered all over northern Michigan, and like central Michigan, and then some that are like out in Texas. But the one place that I've always wanted to visit, and actually never have gotten to, this is honest to God truth, I've never gotten to visit the Carolinas. So I have to know if I were to go to Carolina right now, like let's say I go to like Rowley or Ashley or Durham, what food do I have to try when I go to Carolina?
What food do you gotta try? Well, I might be biased because I've been living by the coast all my life, but you gotta come and try some good seafood, especially you gotta come during the winter months from October to January. That's the gold months. If you've ever had oysters, we have some of the best oysters you can get down here by the coast.
Really?
Seriously. Right now I live by the Bogue Banks off of Blank Beach, but we got some really nice oysters by the North River and Newport River down here, and they are some of the saltiest, good oysters you can get down here. And the seafood in general, it's really good down here. If I could say anything in particular, if you want to stop by Kinston, that's actually an old hometown. There is very nice places to get food in Kinston. Chef and Farmer, you have to reserve yourself there, but the lady who owns it, she has her own show on UNC TV, and she's also got another restaurant across the street that's called the Boiler Room, which has, by the way, some of the best burgers you will ever have. No joke.
You can talk me into a good fucking burger. I will fall for that shit all day.
But they got some really, really high quality stuff. And if you want to go to Chef and Farmer, I think you need to make a reservation because it's crazy. We got people from Europe, from California, from East, West, North, and South all coming to this little place in North Carolina to come eat at a restaurant. It's crazy, but they got some really good food. Not to mention, there's a Mother Earth Brewery that's literally right down the street. I don't know if you're big into IPAs, but they got some really nice beer down there as well.
I'm into not only IPAs, I'm into all beer that exists on this planet. I am a fucking sucker for a new beer. Yeah, any kind of beer that it's like on the menu, I've never seen it before. I'm like, well, I got to try that one. And then I'm 6 or 7 deep, and I'm like, well, this has been an adventure.
Definitely. I haven't had the chance to go to Raleigh or Charlotte recently, but I can say if you want to stop by Wilmington, and just more specifically down by Wrightsville Beach, if you want some good Mexican food or Baja food, that place is littered with some of the best food you'll have in your life.
Ooh, yeah.
Like literally every corner, there's a Baja restaurant. They have amazing drinks. Might be a little bit of pricier side depends where you go, but it's a nice place down in Wilmington and Wrightsville Beach. You're gonna head down there, have some fun in the sun. Definitely go during I usually like going to winter months, avoid most of the tourists, but it's still some nice places down there. A few good attractions. You got the North Carolina Battleship Museum down there too, and Wilmington's a nice city in general. So if I could recommend just some places I've been personally, I gotta say stop by Morehead City or Ninth Beach. I'm gonna stop by and get some really good oysters. You can also stop by get some good oysters in Kinston too from the Boiler Room and Chef and Farmer, and also start Wilmington. Those are my 3 destinations. Get the top name in the back of my hand that has some really good food.
Well, look, that's all I need to hear. That's fucking. I get so excited when I talk about traveling places and not even like seeing the sites. I'm like, what kind of food do they have there? Like that's immediately my first thought. Is like, what kind of food can I get there that like is better than somewhere else, or like I can't get anywhere else? I always try to search that shit out. Like I went to Chicago this past year for Combo Breaker, or St. Charles. I'm sorry, it's not Chicago technically.
Chicago Breaker.
Yeah, Chicago Breaker. But I went there and I was like, well, I have to try like restaurants that are local to here. Like I don't want to eat at McDonald's. I don't want to eat like at fucking Culver's. So it was like Portillo's or Portillo's, however the fuck they say it in Chicago. They don't pronounce it right. And then I had Giordano's and like I don't know. I just had a bunch of really fucking good food. I went to this one place out there that was like I think it was just someone's house. I'm not sure. I think I just walked into someone's house and like picked up a piece of paper and ordered food at it. But it was awesome. It was like a converted house that was like also a restaurant, and it was like this little Dutch like kitchen restaurant. I don't know what the fuck it was called. I have to have Nemo on the show and talk to him about it. But it was some of the best breakfast I ever had.
Awesome.
I love me some food.
Good stuff. Man, you make my mouth water just like that. I just ate food not even an hour ago.
Oh, dude, I had myself some chicken legs, some barbecue chicken legs tonight, and some Cobb salad, and I was like, I'm just sitting happy with myself. Made myself some mac and cheese. All right, I can't even talk about food on the show. Hot damn it, Jesus.
God damn it.
No, go ahead.
Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
Speaking of food, I'm actually going to go visit my neighbors. They're from Buffalo, New York. I'm going to go visit them later on, I don't know, last weekend of this month. But we're going to go up there, stay there for a few days. We were going to go to Canada, but our passports won't be ready by then, so we'll save the Great White North for sometime next year. Maybe I can get some border poutine, I don't know. But we're going to go to Buffalo for a few days. Don't really know what it's like up there. I've heard it's a nice place to visit, a nice place to stay, but I've never really been up north before, so it's definitely something I'm looking forward to.
Oh, yeah, that'd be excellent. You gotta get buffalo wings in Buffalo.
Yes.
Oh my god, I've always wanted to. I mean, I fucking love me some wings.
Heck yeah, we might be there in time to see Tom Brady destroy the Bills. I don't know. We'll wait and see.
Oh man, are you a Pats fan? I have to know right now.
No, I'm happy to say I'm not a Pats fan.
All right. Look, I listen. Just gotta double check. All right, like it's fine. It is what it is. I understand. I get it. Mm-hmm. You're a young guy. You fucking, your entire life that you've been alive, fucking Tom Brady's been winning Super Bowls. It is what it is. I just got to double check. Because
it is.
I had a friend recently who broke up with the Patriots after this past year, after Gronk retired, because he was just like, you know what, I can't do this anymore.
Just that it ain't happening.
Yeah, there's too much weird shit around the team. And he's like, I can't commit to liking the Patriots and like making excuses for their behavior. And now that like they picked up Antonio Brown, and he's kind of like, well, I always liked the Patriots before, but I know he's committed to not liking our team. So shout outs to you, Brian, out there. I hope. All right, one more bag. I hope your vagabond NFL season goes well, Brian. Shout outs to you, buddy. Oh man. All right. Well, let's go the opposite route then. Let's say I'm in North Carolina. What are the places that I don't go to eat? What's the least good food in North Carolina?
Least good food, North Carolina. Let's see. Just general fast food chains. Most of the McDonald's are pretty whack. Not gonna lie. There's a few. For as far as most of the McDonald's are pretty bad. Most of the Hardee's are pretty average. Most of the Wendy's, well, most of the fast food here really is remarkable. The only place that is really consistent quality is Chick-fil-A, if you want to talk about fast food. But for as far as other local joints can think of, Bojangles, if you've never had Bojangles, that's a really good 7-5 food. But they can occasionally be really suspect. Like the one in my town has really bad, which sucks because all the other ones are so good. But let's see, generally speaking, you want to watch out for some seafood during the off season, specifically oysters in the summertime. Some people will get oysters during the summertime. I don't do that. I only eat them during the winter months and fall months. Generally, just check up and see what they got fresh that day. If they do got it fresh, stick with that if you're getting seafood. For the most part, usually around here, most fast food is pretty average.
Okay.
So
that's
all I really gotta say.
That's okay. I've never had Bojangles. Always wanted to. It's on the list of fast food places. I gotta hit it up. Just because I love fast food fried chicken. I don't know what it is.
It's the ultimate Southern cuisine.
If I see a fucking Popeyes, I'm all about Popeyes.
A funny story. I've never been I've been to Popeyes once or twice, but there's just none around me. I know there's a few in Greensboro, but I don't go by there often, so I don't ever stop by a Popeyes. All I got down here at Bojangles and Chick-fil-A, so that's how I get my chicken.
Oh, hell yeah. Fucking RF Hacker in the chat says I have to get to south of the border. A Mexican-themed wonderland just north of South Carolina border. I will have to check it out. I am all about fucking Mexican-themed restaurants. As a Mexican-American man, let me tell you right now, Mexican food, that I don't have to make, fucking excellent. Because there's a lot more prep work for that shit than you think. Not always. I'm in the kitchen for 2 more hours than I expected to be whenever I make Mexican food.
Mm-hmm. There's a chain at El Zarape down around here. There's 2 restaurants near me, but they got Taco Tuesdays. They're good tacos. And I'll say I don't know how quality they are because I've never really had, 100% genuine Mexican food, but they're good in my book, so that's all I really care about.
Listen, authenticity is fucking overrated. That shit's fucking whack. If your mom wants to make you fucking Mexican food, or if you go to a Mexican place and get Mexican food and they use the exact same ingredients, it doesn't fucking matter. Mexican food is Mexican food. Authenticity is overrated. I hate that shit. I had someone tell me the other day that I've never had real tacos because I didn't have them from whatever fucking place. It's bitch, do you know who I am? My fucking grandma makes me tacos all the time. It doesn't matter because my wife makes me tacos and they're just as fucking good. They use the same recipe. Shut up. Authenticity. Shit. Yeah, listen, I'll go off on fucking authenticity and food. That shit's whack. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
I love me some food, alright? Just fucking have some good food. Shut up. God. I get very...
A man has a need, and the need is grub.
It really is. It really fucking is. We fucking, before the show, while we were talking and shit like that in our little DMs, you had some shit that you wanted to get to on the show. This is your platform. Bring it up, my friend.
Stuff I wanted to get to. Let's see. Let me actually pull up the list real quick because I had it written down.
No problem.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess you want to talk about movies for a bit because that was one thing I had written down.
Listen, all about it. I fucking love me some movies.
All about it. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really been watching too many. I'm not gonna count Marvel because everyone's seen Marvel movies and no one shuts up about them. So I'll stop it. But
that's totally okay.
Think about a not too recent movie that I really enjoyed. I'm trying to think of one that comes to the back of my hand. I'm gonna talk about. Did you see Dunkirk with Harry Styles?
I did. I did see Dunkirk. Dunkirk is fucking great.
That was I saw my dad, and that was it was an enjoyable World War II movie, which I really haven't. When it comes to World War II movies, I really feel like they're hit or miss. Just a few really good ones. You got Tora that come to mind. Obviously, Saving Private Ryan and the Band of Brothers series. But I don't know, this one, I think Harry did a good job. I think it was a really nice movie, and that's all I really gotta say. There's recent movies that really stick out. That's one that I can remember fondly.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Christopher Nolan's an artist for the most part. With all the movies that he does, outside of Batman, fucking those movies are excellent. Nolan is just a fucking artistic director, so I will definitely anything that dude directs. I'll give it a chance and I'll see it. Like Interstellar, I didn't care much for, but like it was still a well-made movie. Inception, fucking excellent. Dunkirk is like, oh my god, I don't know. That dude just has a fucking list that goes on and on and on. Memento is fucking excellent.
Definitely.
The Prestige, like that motherfucker just does shit and it works and it's so good. But as long as you can stay away from superhero movies, because Man of Steel was fucking ass and Batman vs Superman was ass. So I don't know, just I don't know. Mick,
not talking about that.
Yeah. Listen. We'll fucking stay away from those. That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, it is tradition. I have to bring it back because Sales gets very upset. And I know he'll listen back to this. He'll get very upset if I haven't asked. Have you seen the movie Axum?
Axum, I'm gonna have to say no.
Look, that's okay. We are fucking 0 for 16 on people that have seen that shitty ass movie, and that's okay. Hopefully, when I make it to episode 500 of the show, we will be 0 for 500 for that fucking movie. That movie is goddamn ass, and he's just so excited at the idea that anyone will ever have seen Axum, which is like a very shitty, schlocky horror movie. And I just have to bring it up. But on the topic of shitty, awful movies, you got to give me the worst one that you've ever seen.
Worst movie that I've seen in recent memory that I can think of? That is a damn good question. Let's see. It's probably going to be a Nicolas Cage movie. And we just talked about a World War II movie. What was it? Indianapolis, or what was and the other Pearl? Oh God, it's been years since I've seen it, so I can't remember any of the actors' names. The really shitty Pearl Harbor movie from like 2005, I want to say.
Pearl Harbor. I think that was.
Yeah.
I think that was just the name of the movie. Was Pearl Harbor.
I think it was. I can't remember when it came out, but I just remember that is a movie that literally left a bad taste in my mouth. I never want to remember watching. Like I said, if I don't like the movie, I probably won't remember the directors, actors. I think it was. Oh God bless. It was on Netflix. Not the last. No, not the last one. That's a game. How It Ends. I think that's how it's called. How It Ends. About like a post-war torn U.S. that had a really dick-teasing ending that kind of just left it hanging in the air. Let me Google that real quick. How It Ends. I just remember that movie literally leaving a bad taste in my mouth.
It is How It Ends. In the midst of an apocalypse, a man struggles to reach his pregnant wife who is thousands of miles away. I'm already fucking bored with this movie, and I haven't even seen it.
Yes! I mean, my sister, we were bored to watch this stuff. I said, well, that's an hour and a half we're not getting back.
Yeah. Oh, this looks fucking terrible. Oh, and it's got, how could you put Forrest Whitaker in this? You fucking waste this man's career with this shitty movie. God damn it.
He was the only saving grace then.
That looks like one of those movies. I used to work at Family Video. That looks like one of those movies that we'd get like 2 copies of it, and it would fucking sit on the new release things that like one guy would pick up a month, and then it would be on like the fucking rent this movie for $1 when you rent an actually good movie. Like fuck that movie. I already hate the cover of this movie and everything about it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but that movie just left a bad taste in my mouth. It's like, I need to go get myself like some soap to get it out of my mouth. Jeez.
There are a lot of movies like that where like I watch them. Cause I watch a lot of fucking movies, and I'll watch it all. I'm just like, Jesus Christ! Like, I need to like, I don't know. I need to like disinfect my body with whatever the fuck I just watched. Like the Elton John movie that just came out, Rocket Man. Poor Elton John deserves way better of a movie than fucking Rocket Man. That movie was a fucking shit show from start to finish. Elton John is a goddamn legend, and this man was snorting cocaine out of goddamn salad bowls, and now they just got him being like, every fucking situation in this movie, like, Elton John, I hate you, you're a fucking narcissist, and then Elton John smiles and gets upset, and they're like, sorry Elton, I didn't mean that, and then like they do a fucking musical number, and then like on to the next scene. It made me crazy. I couldn't handle this fucking movie.
Jeez Louise.
Well, sorry.
Well, so we're talking about Netflix specials. I was talking about it earlier, but did you ever watch The Dirt?
The Dirt.
The Dirt, the movie about the Motley Crue.
Oh yeah, I did watch that movie.
That was absolutely amazing. Oh my god.
I actually enjoyed that movie more than I thought I would. I don't care for like band biopics that much, but that one was actually better than I thought it would be.
It was a really fun movie to watch, I'm not gonna lie, and especially like if you like the band beforehand, I think it definitely adds into a lot of the enjoyment factor. But no, I watched it with my dad. We had a ball of a time.
Oh hell yeah! My friends went and saw them on their final farewell tour. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. They came to Michigan and they were playing at Grand Rapids. They went and saw them, and they have some great fucking video from that show. and I was very jealous. I didn't get to go fucking see Motley Crue. Those brat sons of bitches go without me. But I do enjoy.
Me hanging.
Yeah, I do enjoy "Kickstart My Heart." That fucking song is so goddamn good. Holy shit, Nikki and everyone else fucking kills it on that track. That is a fucking
good.
Yeah, sorry. I know I pause and then I keep fucking talking because I get super excited about shit that I like.
You're fine. I guess there's one last movie I want to bring up, and it's on Netflix. Did you ever see? It was a Chris Pine movie, The Outlaw King.
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
Did you've seen Mel Gibson's Braveheart? Well, who fucking hasn't? But no, I actually have a love-hate relationship with Braveheart. Like, I think it's a fun movie, but it's so horribly inaccurate. But
oh yeah. Well,
no,
listen, I would never watch a Mel Gibson movie for accuracy. I'll tell you that much.
I
just assume that corny fucker is like shoehorned something in there.
Yeah. But no, Outlaw King was really enjoyable. It takes place, I guess, after the events of Braveheart, after Wallace is dead, with Robert Bruce. If you like a history buff or you like doing that, I liked it because they actually announced Robert Bruce to be playable in Civilization 6, and Scotland is one of my favorite civilizations to play. So it's like, oh hell yeah, this movie about Robert.
That's fucking awesome. I had no idea. That's fucking great. I'm gonna have to fucking get really into Civ 6 now. Shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on buying that game until it went on sale, but. Fuck.
Yeah, wait for it to go on sale because it's expensive as crap, dude. But
I know. I picked up Civ 5 for like $10, and I was like very happy with that. I love Civ, and like want to support y'all, but also your boy's broke, so fucking I gotta wait for shit to go on sale. I got priorities. That doesn't happen to fall into one of them. Yeah, Gears of War is one of my favorite series of all time, and I haven't been able to pick up 5 yet because I just been like. I got fucking shit I gotta do. Like it's not up there on my list of shit. Like your boy's broke.
Yeah, struggle's real, but the sound's gotta be.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. But that's the fucking sacrifice you make for the things you love, I suppose.
Yeah,
that's okay. Have you seen? Now I'll ask you a fucking movie. Have you seen Upgrade?
Upgrade. You know, tell me the director.
It's from fucking someone you've never heard of. Starring an actor that looks a lot like Tom Hardy, that you've never heard of. Fucking, I can't.
I probably haven't seen it.
Oh, fucking Lee Wanell directed it. Lee Wanell from Saw fame. You would know him as the fucking guy. I think he's the first guy in Saw, the one that cuts his foot off. Lee Wanell. He directed Upgrade, and Upgrade is a goddamn beautiful movie. It is one of my it was probably my favorite movie from last year. I can't really talk too much about it without giving it away. But there's
I'm gonna put that on my list because I just googled it up right now. But definitely that looks like something else.
Whatever you do, don't watch the trailer for Upgrade because the fucking trailer spoils the entire movie for whatever reason.
Don't you love that?
Oh, that shit drives me crazy. But Upgrade is I'll just give Cliff's notes for anyone that's listening. A guy has to get an implant. He's a quadriplegic. Gets an implant that will make his body function more. And he learns how to adapt and use his new body with this fucking brain chip that they put in him. And from there, shit goes wild. I fucking love Upgrade. I think Upgrade is one of the best movies I've seen in a while. That's top 20 of the last couple of years for me. I love
that's definitely going on a list.
Oh, please do. It's so good.
But since I'm going to kind of shift the topic. Since we're on the topic of movies, do you watch a lot of animation? Western animation or
I do watch a lot of animated movies, not so much anime. I have to make that distinction.
Gotcha. I've never really been too much of an anime guy myself.
Perfect.
I've watched JoJo, I've watched Gurren Lagann, I've watched, the whole 9 yards. But if I had to say there's one movie that really stands out in mind, and have you ever heard of Redline? It came out in 2009. It's an animated movie. And usually when it comes to anime, I usually stick to the Japanese dub. But this is one of the movies you gotta go English. I forget who was the actor for the main character, but it's basically F-Zero. But it's so fucking crazy.
Okay.
If you want to sit down, it's on. Last time I watched it, it was on Apple. I think it was on the Apple Store last time I watched it. But you can usually find it on either some third-party website or something, or on YouTube. But it's definitely worth your time if you want to have a really funny slapstick, over-the-yard, fun animated film. I could definitely recommend it to anybody.
Hell yeah! Yeah, it's on YouTube for free. I'm watching that shit tonight.
Oh hell yeah!
Redline. A daredevil driver is determined to compete in Redline, the most popular race in the galaxy. The race only occurs every 5 years, but in order to participate, he must overcome the mafia, the government, and even love. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm in. $30 million to make this movie? Holy shit.
Dude, yeah. And look, I'm telling you, you gotta watch it in English. Usually, like I said, people swear by Japanese, but trust me, dude, it's got the best dub I can think of.
All right, I'm down. I'm not a fucking stickler for that shit. Like,
I know some people will crucify you if you like your anime in English, but honestly...
But I watched all of Gundam Wing and Dragon Ball Z in English, and then recently I watched High Score Girl. I watched the first season in English, and then when they added the extra episodes, I watched those in Japanese with subtitles, and I was just like, yeah, fuck it, English is the way to go.
Yeah, that's cool. And actually, High School Girls, I meant to get into that because that's the one about arcade games. I said that looks really, it's a fun concept.
Yeah.
Post on Twitter. I just need to find motivation to go watch it one day.
Oh,
when that's going to happen, I don't know.
Like I said, I don't watch a lot of anime. To wit, I can name exactly 4 anime that I've watched from start to finish. Dragon Ball Z, Gundam Wing, Cowboy Bebop, and High Score Girl.
Definitely.
But High Score Girl is probably one of the better shows I've seen in a long time. Maybe just because it resonates with me as a nerdy kid playing fighting games and shit like that, right? And going to the arcades. But I fucking love that show. I think that show is just excellent. I fucking get down with High Score Girl. That shit, season 2's coming out the end of this year or beginning of next year. I can't wait. Super
awesome
excited for
stuff. Well, let's see. Was there anything else I had written down? I'm not sure. I think that might have been it. But
look, that's all right. That's all right. We'll fucking look. I'll ask you this one then. You've only been in the FGC for in the FGC common. I'll say amongst FGC Twitter for the last year and a half, 2 years. What's your favorite story that's come out of the FGC so far? As someone who's new to the scene and still growing into it.
My favorite story. That's a good question. Let's see. I can't remember his name, but the panda dude from Tekken 7. The guy who plays Panda from Tekken.
Okay, yeah. The guy that won the
name.
Tekken World Tour. Rangchu?
Rangchu? I think that's the name of the guy. He plays Panda, but I remember I was watching, I think it was, who's the guy who makes really good videos? Not Sayjam. Crap. I can't remember his name. But I remember he made a video on this guy, Rangchu, playing Tekken, and this guy just went ham with the lowest tier character in the game, and I thought, dang, that's actually really rad. I don't even play Tekken, but damn, that looks cool. And I don't know, it was just really cool to see this guy go from 0 to literally hero in a matter of a year.
Yeah, look, that's fucking really all you can ask for, right? Is to see those fucking kind of cool ass stories. That shit's the best. I have to fucking find this to make sure it was fucking Rangchu, because I don't want to be wrong.
Pretty sure it's Rangchu, although I might be wrong.
It is Rangchu. Okay, holy shit! I can't believe I pulled that out of my ass. I have fucking watched a total of 5 hours of good ass Tekken.
Yeah, and it was Core A Gaming who mentioned him. That's how I found out about the guy. Core A Gaming mentioned him, so that's what got me hooked.
Yeah, I thought for sure you were going to talk about Eris or Avoid the Puddle for a second. So I was because I know Avoid the Puddle does a lot of Tekken stuff. That's not fair. I shouldn't say I've only watched 5 hours of Tekken because when I go to events and stuff like that, I always make sure to stop and watch Tekken Top 8 in Grand Finals and shit like that. And always make sure to stop by the casual station and check out Tekken because that shit's always fun. But actually seriously watching it, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of other shit that I'd rather do. I don't play Tekken seriously enough to sit down and watch Top 8 continuously.
Yeah. And that's kind of how I feel about a few games. I got a Switch, Smash Brothers, and I ended up selling my Switch a month afterwards. Just because I want to enjoy Smash Man, but whenever I play it, I just, this is fun, but, I'd rather be playing Street Fighter right now.
Yeah, for sure. Smash is I'm happy I own it so I can play it with friends when they come over. But I don't know, I'm never going to fucking sit down and actually learn tech for Smash Brothers. Outside of it being a fun party game for me.
Yeah, that's all I can really say about it. But let's see. I guess one other thing I could mention, it was probably at EVO this year. It was Kichipa making the top 8 with Zangief of all people.
Yeah, that was excellent. And then he turned around and made fucking top 8 at the PPL league. 2 weeks ago now? Made another top 8. I think he took 5th. Or maybe even 3rd. No, holy shit. No, I'm completely wrong. He took 2nd place against fucking M. Bison. Against Hot Dog.
It's Hot Dog, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been popping off, man.
Yeah, fucking, I can't believe you fucking, 2nd place with Zangief alone. Not even, he doesn't have a secondary character. He's not pulling out, Kaden or, anyone for a secondary matchup. That motherfucker's just nah, I'm rolling with Zangief from start to finish. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, he just plays it really well, and he's got respect because I know Zangief's still really good this season, or at least he's a lot better than he was previously. So I could definitely have some respect for someone taking him so high in the face of Karen, Akuma, and Rashid as always.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like, to play that dude's worst matchups, like fucking I've seen his matches against Dulcians, I've seen his matches against Manats, and he still like dominates those matchups, which are easily Zangief's worst matchups. But that motherfucker just like, he does what I talk about, and like what a lot of people talk about is like, don't worry, like the matchup is what it is. That's like a baseline of like how the match could go. But the important thing is playing the opponent, and Kichipamu, I feel, plays the opponent better than almost anyone does. As far as like getting into their head with fucking guessing games of 50-50s, like he does the important like hard work of actually playing against the person and not playing against the character. And it fucking shows, man. That dude's gonna seal his way into the CPT like Capcom Cup tournament by only like getting top 8s with Zangief. It's gonna make my heart so happy. I can't wait.
Definitely.
Oh man. But no, listen. Any fucking story that involves Panda, any story that involves Zangief is a fucking happy story for me. So you've got like 2 excellent ones right there. Like I'm all about it. Don't you worry.
The underdog heroes. But no, just stories like that, or just that's one thing I love about the FTC. It's all just all the crazy stuff that happens with internet majors and stuff like that. You never really know what the heck's gonna go down. Eventually, the upsets, or people might find some new tech or something. It's always interesting to keep up that stuff.
Yeah, definitely, and like that's the beauty of open brackets, right? Like that you don't have like this are the pro brackets and then these are the rookie brackets. Like that's how the tournaments go. Like everyone can play everyone, and when you see fucking underdogs come up and like make a name for themselves because they're like a local killer that like doesn't travel, but sorry, you fucking flew into Atlanta and now you have to play this fucking killer who decided that he's gonna make like top 64 at CEO, like taking out champion after champion. Like that shit is beautiful to me. I love that shit.
It's awesome. One of the players that sticks out to me was last year was actually an Alex prototype. I remember hearing news that he beat Punk, although Punk was playing Cammy, not Karen, last year at EVO. And it's like, holy crap, who's this guy? He just beat Punk. He's like, oh, it's like one of the best Alex players that I've never even heard of. So
yeah,
it's cool that like.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, but it's cool to discover new people from that way, like you said earlier. Just
yeah, no, like to see somebody like Prototype, and that like Prototype fucking puts in work, man. Like that dude is a heavily like dedicated Alex player, and he fucking puts in work. And on top of like the Twitter highlights and shit like that dude like puts out like actual strategy guides for Alex, like Oki setups and all kinds of shit. And shout out to that dude. He's fucking super talented. I wish him the best in the future because that dude goes hard with Alex. Goes fucking hard with Alex. Yeah, no, fucking. Anytime a fucking low tier hero comes around, and like they're not like playing them like, oh, I'm playing this low tier character, blah 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 blah. Like they're actually in the shit.
It's just a bad matchup for my guy. That's all.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
I get super like the first time that like, oh god, I can't even think off the top of my head I was gonna say poison, but that's not who it is. It's like a Falk. Like if a Falk shows up on stream, I'm like, oh shit! Like who's this motherfucker right here?
Falk Uni represent.
Yeah, and then like
those Falk players go hard.
Yeah, dude, and like the next thing you know, like the Falk player wins like 4-0 in the matchup, and you're like, what the fuck just happened? And then they're off stream, and then they're like, oh, they went like 3-2, and then they lost, but they took out like some premier player on stream. Just like, what the fuck just happened? Like,
what happened?
Oh, that shit makes me so happy. Yeah. I'll always like, oh my god.
Sometimes like whenever I'm online now, so like, you know what? If I was super serious about getting good, I would be playing Akuma right now. But I don't want to play Akuma. I want to play Abigail. So I don't care about this matchup.
Yeah, that's. Oh man, I love playing Abigail. He's just so much fun. Like, I know since he got nerfed, a bunch of people like jumped ship. Like a lot of people went to Zangief, some went to Brady, some went to Honda, Alex, and shit like that. But like, I don't know, man. I don't think I could ever leave that big boy. He's just too much fun to play, and like.
And I think you mentioned one of your earlier streams that you said that you still think Abigail is the best character in the game, or he has potential to be the best character in the game.
Yeah,
if given the right technique.
I think he is. I think, mind you, I know this is a very subjective opinion, right? Because there are clearly characters that are better than him that like don't require much effort to be better than him. But for me, I think he's the fucking best in the game. And because he's the most fun to play with, like, the proper tools for almost any situation.
I feel like his parry just has so much potential too. Like if you can call people out that on Wake Up, or also it's just such a good anti-air.
Oh my god, have you ever parried someone when they do fucking Wake Up EXDP? Oh my god.
Oh, God.
I got so excited I almost rage quit out of fucking joy. Like I almost joy quit somebody for fucking parrying their EXDP on Wake Up. Are you kidding me? That shit's the best. There is no better feeling. Hot damn. I know Alex looks all cool because he can parry like 3 in a row or whatever, but like one fucking solid like Abigail flex like that, like the chest bump. Oh fuck, that feels so good. Yeah, the joy quit is fucking real. I almost just fucking tabbed out and I was just like, what? Why do I even need to finish the match? Like I fucking won. I won the mental game.
I won the mental game. I just dunked this man so hard.
Oh man, that shit's the best. Now I really think Abigail is still like a top 10 character, and I think he could be the best in the proper hands.
Honestly, if I could change anything, if we're gonna get, I don't think we're getting the season patch. I say at least give his EX command grab its range back, and let crouching light kick be able to be cancelable and stuff like he could last season.
Man after my own heart, Pierce. You're fucking. I knew I loved you from the start of this podcast. I fucking yeah. Please, like, let his crouch light kick be special cancelable. Give you don't have to give a bunch of range to EX fucking SPD or like his EX command grab. Make it the fucking same range as his light. But like at least let me threaten with it, because as it is now, I have to be like, I have to body snatch the other person.
On top of them.
Yeah, I have to be inside their body in order for the fucking command grab to hit. Like fucking G has longer range than Abigail, and like, fuck, I don't understand it.
There's no more defeating feeling than, you time up the up key, you get it right, you use EX command grab to beat with. It's like, oh my god. Sometimes I put down the controller and eat a combo. And then I come back. It's like,
I've whiffed my fucking my command grab on somebody on their Wake Up. It was specifically against the Zangief. I whiffed my command grab and he like walked up and command grabbed me in my recovery. I've never been so upset in my entire life. I was so mad. Oh, that motherfucker. He didn't even backdash. He was crouch blocking. And I just fucking didn't grab him. Like, my whiff just fucking, whoop! Abigail's hand, like, grazed his mohawk. And he just walked up and fucking SPD'd me in the face. I was so upset. Never been so upset in my life.
Have a struggle.
It is what it is. Yeah, like Rockdan says in the chat, like, whiffing that command grab when you had the read, the absolute fucking worst. Like, when you have a proper read on somebody, and you mistime it by just a smidge, or you're, like, just out of range, and you fucking whiff that command grab, I can feel them going, like, I can feel them on the other side shaking from excitement that they're so excited they're going to beat the shit out of me now.
The worst thing is, I have to do this against a lot of Colleen players, because a lot of them are I know you son of a bitch, you're going to parry as soon as you wake up. I'm going to come out and grab you. So that's what you're going to do. And then, God, if it works, it's just the worst feeling. But
that's another one, too. Like, Colleen players love to fucking parry on their wake up. Like, or, like, when they're -2, like, as soon as they're -2 on any situation, like, that fucking parry's coming out. So I will always, like, wait and delay, or, like, I'll empty jump, because they fucking try to, like, parry you out of the air. Ones that, like, don't use their anti-air as well. Or, like, yeah, especially on wake up, I'll just wait and I'll, like, command grab, because that shit will always work. Fucking, like clockwork, that shit works.
It is. And I guess at least in my rank and everything is, when I fight a kin, I'm like, okay, are you going to be a crackhead kin who loves spamming H-Tatsu and DP every living moment, or are you like a more sophisticated one? So whenever he uses heavy Tatsu, I just poke him with light kick and then I block. I'm just going to sit back and wait and see what he does. And if he DPs, then I know exactly what the match it is. If he doesn't, then, you gotta go from there. But
yeah, for sure.
Let me poke you and see what you're going to do, and then we'll go on.
I've started doing command grab when I block the heavy Tatsu, because the heavy Tatsu is -4, and Abigail's command grab is a 6-frame startup. So I've just started, as soon as, like, the last hit fucking connects with Abigail on my, like, on block, I enter the fucking, like, SPD, because I know that shit's going to land. In the minute that it doesn't land, or, like, they go for, like, EXDP, then I get very, very salty. But Jesus Christ in heaven, does it feel good to land one after it. And, like, they never stop. Like, a Ken that fucking, like, has heavy Tatsu in his blood, you're never going to stop him from doing the fucking Tatsu.
They're not. That, and there's also some, like, again, it's Ken and Ryu, it's funny, 2+ Boys Street Fighter. either complete maniacs who do nothing but jump and do the same thing, or they actually, were playing it slow. If I'm playing a Ryu who knows what he's doing, you gotta play it slow. But if it's a crack who just jumps, it's just a matter of parrying and then punishing and waiting for him to run out of patience, because he's gonna be less patient than I am.
Yeah, exactly. You just wait him out. Give him enough rope to hang himself, and then before you know it, you're up 2-0 and you're on to the next one.
The best thing I like doing is if I have critical, punish a jumping of crouching heavy punch into Abby run and then cancel Abby run to critical art.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that shit feels good.
Bang!
God damn, does that feel good? That one, or if someone jumps at you and you have V trigger 1 and you fucking freeze time with the V trigger and then input the CA.
Critical art?
Yeah.
Yes.
You input the critical art.
The CA is so good for anti-air too.
It's ridiculous. That motherfucker can hit things behind your head. Like, it can hit a cross-up, I swear to God. And if you freeze time with the V trigger, to see that they're jumping and make the analysis, this is happening, plus you get the extra 15% damage from V trigger 1, whoo! That shit feels so good. I feel like a fucking time mage. I stop time and I grab that motherfucker. God damn, that feels so good. Oh man! All right. Well, look, we've run through all the questions, so I'll do this. I will open it up. Hit Time Mage into Cast Meteor. That goddamn right, Rockdan. I'll open it up to the chat. If anyone has any questions for Pierce, this beautiful man from North Carolina who also plays Abigail. If anyone has any questions for Pierce, I'll open it up to you guys now to throw any questions at him that you might have. But for me, Pierce, I have to know, what's one thing on your mind lately you want to get off your chest? What's something that you feel like you really want to talk about that you haven't had a platform to talk about? This is your platform right now.
Something I really want to get off my chest. Let's see, that's a really good question, but it's probably gonna be. I just worry about things too much, man. I feel like I take things a bit too seriously. But one thing I want to work on is just, I guess, just kind of being at peace with myself. I always feel like I'm not doing good enough. I need to do better. What I'm doing ain't gonna cut it. In reality, it's it's not like that. You're beating yourself up too much, man, and that's something I kind of struggled with for a lot. And I guess that's just not really a place of words in this situation, but that's one thing. Just be a little bit easier on myself, enjoy life as it is, and not get worked up so much over little things that don't really matter too much, like either being a lackey kin or not getting a good tip or whatever it is. Don't get too worked up about it, and I guess just try and do what you can. That's all I can say.
Hey, look, no, that's totally fucking fine, man. That's totally fine. It doesn't have to be FGC related. Just something you want to fucking get off your chest. But no, I think that shit's super important. I think it is important to be able to evaluate yourself and internalize things, and be able to just look at it objectively and wash the salt away and solve your problems. It's important to analyze, but don't overanalyze yourself into excruciation.
Let's see. Question from the chat. Okay, question from the chat.
Yes.
A good drink. Oh boy, do I have a few answers for that. If we're gonna talk about mixed drinks, one thing I love, and I like a good long. And if you don't know what that is, I've made a million. But you pretty much get everything that's from the well. That's triple sec vodka, tequila, rum, gin. Yeah, mix it all in there with usually Coke or Pepsi, whatever you got, and I really like that. It's one of my favorites. Usually top it off with Coke or rum, or Coke or Pepsi, depending on who's getting it. But one of my favorite mixed drinks I love is a good Long Island iced tea. When it comes to beer, I'm gonna sound really simple. I just like a good Michelob Ultra. I've actually been drinking a few Sam Adams Oktoberfest now they're back in season. They're a little pricey, but they get a nice taste to them. I like the stuff. But two drinks I always love to get. Those are two things that come to mind: Long Island iced tea and I guess Michelob Ultra.
Look, that's okay. You don't got to be fancy around here. I had some fucking Michelob Ultra this weekend. I had the cactus and lime Michelob Ultra. That shit's so fucking good. I had 6 of those, and then I got myself some nice natty light natter days.
Natter days?
Yeah, because I'm a fancy lady, and I like my pink lemonade beer.
If we're talking imports, then I really want to go up there. Dos Equis is definitely the best, though. Dos Equis ever is.
Listen, I'm gonna challenge you here only because I really like Dos Equis, but Modelo, the Modelo Negra, is fucking my favorite beer of all time, and I drink all kinds of IPAs and porters and stouts and everything like that. But Modelo Negra is my favorite Mexican beer of all time. It's my favorite beer of all time. I will drink that shit all day or all night. It is
nice.
fucking excellent. I cannot recommend it enough. If y'all want to fucking try a beer, Modelo Negra is a nice like black. It's not a porter, but it's like a black pilsner that Modelo makes, and that shit is so fucking good. I'm all about it.
Let's see. Rockdan asks as well, not Rockdan, but Novel. He says, if you got a knuckle tattoo that spelled something, what would it spell? Ooh, that's a good question. If I got tattoos on my knuckles to spell something, what would it say?
Abby Punch.
Abigail Punch.
Yeah. Abby Punch would be it. That would be ABIPUNCH. Like across the knuckles? Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Yes. Or it could be probably like double back HP.
Listen. Woo.
I don't know if I have enough room for that, but it'll probably be something really stupid like
we
that.
could go like DBL. DBL. B. I was trying to shorten it under like
BHP.
B.
Cancel. V trigger 2. Crouch heavy punch. V trigger 2.
Exclamation point.
I don't know.
Hacker, the beautiful humans of Modelo Negra has been his #1 beer for the past couple of months. Yeah, that's because it's excellent. It's fucking so good. Yeah, no, like I saw a tweet today that was like ideas for knuckle tattoos and shit like that, and that's probably where Body Novel got his idea from. But I don't know if I can think of a good knuckle tattoo, to be honest with you. I've thought about getting like because I'm a machinist, and we've always joked about getting like the cardinal coordinates X, Y, and Z tattooed on the inside of our fingers. Because if you hold up like your left hand and you put your thumb up, put your pointer finger like pointing away from you, and put your middle finger like pointing to your right, that's like Z, Y, and X, and that's how you know like positives, like when you're fucking running a machine. Like if you're ever like, fuck, how does this machine turn? Make that fucking motion with your fingers, and that's immediately how you're like, oh, okay, these are the positives. That's how it goes. And so we've always joked about like getting those, but I don't know if I can get like full knuckle tattoos of that. Maybe I'll get like machinist across my knuckles like a real dickhead.
Yeah. God bless.
Holy shit. All right, man. Well, fuck, Pierce. This has been an awesome time, man. I've enjoyed the fuck out of talking with you. If you want, tell the people where they can find you on the internet.
Okay. Well, hey, if you want to follow me, I do social media outlink, but you can find me at twitter.com at Obsideres. It's spelled Obsideres. It's some weird Latin name I made up in middle school, but it sounds cool, so that's all I care about.
That's all that matters. Look, as long as it sounds all right, it fucking doesn't matter. I was gonna ask you about the origin of your name too, but I was like, I don't want to fucking pry too much in case it's something. But now I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it means obsession or something. It means something edgy. I don't even know if it's an actual word, but it sounded cool, so I made that my gamer tag, and now we're here.
Perfect, love it. If y'all want to find me on the internet, you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, everything else at Sriracha Flash. I forgot to say a joke one. At NintendoRewards.com, Sriracha Flash. Yeah, there we go. There's another good one. If you want to find Pierce Obsideres, again, that's Obsideres on Twitter. You can find him in the New Challenger Discord looking for sets. You can find him in the Abigail Discord posting highlights. And you can find him on CFN smurfing as an Ultra Grandmaster every now and then.
Yes.
With that being said, this is a Twitch show, so we will send it off to Shaper of Stories. Everyone go tell Shaper of Stories that you love him. Tell him that I sent y'all. This has been Sriracha Flash. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful night, and we will see you on the flip side. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Peace.
Oh, this is where I gotta kill time. I want to wait for like the 4-second timer to count down for the raid. 3, 2, 1. Raid now.